Hi guys, so as you know, it's back to school season. Yeah, I'm in college for y'all that don't know. Someone said I look 14, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I look young, which is a good thing, but it has its pros and cons. Okay, no one cares about that, but it's back to school and I'm currently at my school's film school. I'll do a better take of that. That was trash. At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last. No, I'm not a film major, but I love the film school. And that's basically what this video is going to be about today. It's going to be about going for what you want, especially us African kids with African parents who want us to study something that we don't want to study. And I know it goes like that for Asian kids too. We know the struggle is real. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, let me see if I can place this somewhere because it's about to get real. Lighting check. So I love this school. It's like it's made for this. Okay, so as an introduction, my name is Bridget. I am a senior at the University of Southern California, currently studying communications at the Edinburgh School. So I wanted to come here and chat about, people going to college this year who are studying maybe a major that they're not interested in at all. So I know the struggle is real. Now, for me personally, I can't blame anyone because I kind of did this to myself. Yeah, my parents didn't force me to do like medical field or anything like that, or like engineering or law. I kind of just went into what I wanted to do or what I thought I wanted to do, because all my life I thought I was gonna be a doctor. Because at that time, my parents wanted me to be a doctor until my church did this whole chat where they're like, guys, just let your kids study what they want to do. So now it's like, what happened was I was doing business at a community college, graduated from there, and when I transferred over here, I realized it wasn't something that was allowing me to use my creativity, and maybe it has something to do with, because the business school here is really good, like Marshall's really good, but I think there's so many requirements, especially if you want to declare an emphasis and like something more in the creative field, you had to earn it according to my advisor at that time. So I was just sitting there and I wasn't happy. Mind you, this was 2 weeks in. I just transferred to USC. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not happy in this major. I want to switch. And don't get me wrong, I still believe in being a girl boss. Like, I'm definitely still gonna have my own businesses, things with my own name in it, because I believe it's important for everyone to at least have a business or businesses sometime in their life, right? Okay, so then all of a sudden, because I was feeling that way for some time, and I was taking classes I didn't care about, they made me retake accounting and econ. Because like at Marshall, doesn't matter like what school you went to, everyone that transferred here had to retake those because they want you to take it at this school in particular. And those classes gave me hell. Though I did good in it, I still didn't understand all, but I had my ways. I did well in those classes, but it wasn't for me. I'm not a math girly, I'm a creative girly. So then I was like, okay, I'm not happy. It took a lot of thinking. Like when it comes to making decisions, I take my time. So it took some thinking. And then I was like talking on the phone with my mom, and she was like, okay, whatever you want to do, and then they didn't force me to go into business. They gave me, my freedom to choose what I want to do, which I'm glad about. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch into communications. So that time I was thinking between film and communications. Now here's the thing, even though my parents gave me the freedom to choose a major, I had a feeling if it's film, they're not gonna accept that at all. Like, you're going to school for film? So I was just like, ooh, okay, let me just go into communications because it's a gateway into entertainment and I can still sneak myself into the film industry, right? That's what I thought. I was kind of wrong. I didn't do my research a lot. And then when I switched over to the communication school, obviously I have to start over with them, with their required classes, theoretical, foundational classes. And to me, those were very boring. I was just like, ooh. I think the class I did enjoy was the pop culture one. That one wasn't bad. But other than that, it's been boring. And then I started sitting there like, shoot, I made a mistake. yeah, I made a mistake. So did the whole transfer process to get into Edinburgh, to just regret. And I can't blame anyone but myself. And sometimes we want to blame someone, but when you're blaming yourself, you have no one to blame but yourself. It's like, dang, like I really messed up. And I always sit there and I'm just thinking, like, why did I do that? Why didn't I just go for what I wanted? Let's say my parents wouldn't even support me. At the end of the day, it's my life. They're not living my career for me. Yeah, I had this girl in my class and she started off, I think, somewhere in pre-med, and she switched to communications. We were chatting and she was like, yeah, I sat there and she was African too, she was Ethiopian. She was like, yeah, I sat there and I realized at the end of the day when my parents are gone, like in the future when they're not alive no more, I'm gonna be the one living, and it's like, is this something that I will enjoy forever? And she was like, no, I have to put myself first, honey. Put yourself first. You gotta put yourself first. And she decided she's switching to communications, and now she loves it. And don't get me wrong, like there's people who are able to, have an emphasis in entertainment, pick up a minor, but me personally, I didn't have space in my course plan, and it's just been really stressful. Like that's a whole nother video. It's like nobody tells you about how hard it is when you transfer, so I'll do a video on that. And the timing and everything, so because it pushed me back already, it set me back. So I was supposed to graduate this year and I didn't, so I'm super senior technically, but I made peace with it, and who cares? No one, that's another video. I don't want this video to be too long, so but yeah, I just want to like tell people to study what you want to study, because every day I live with that regret. I walk by the film school and I'm like, dang, like I took one class here and that was to fulfill a GE requirement, and at that time I did pick up a minor, but I dropped it because it pushed me even further. And I loved that class. That was my favorite class. Like I freaking loved that class. I loved coming here. I just felt peace every time I walk here. I feel peace. Even right now, it's like the moving week, and I was just in my room bored and walking around, and I was like, film school. I found a place to sit. If I could show you guys. Yeah. Had my lunch and everything. And I don't know, I feel so at peace. Like this is the school for me, and I know it is, but it's a little too late. Like I'm already a senior, I'm graduating. I can't switch my major, and then even the requirements, like it's confusing. It's just a lot to get in here. I wish that I had done that back in 2021 when I was switching my major and just went for it. And like I ended up telling my dad, I was like, yeah, Dad, and he's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna switch your major again, like blah blah. But then he was like, I would have supported you if you went into film. And I was like, what? In my head, I'm still like, and I still think that, I'm like, I don't know if people really would have supported me. Imagine like first gen college student, come from an immigrant household, your parents moved to America to sacrifice for you, and you already are not even gonna be a doctor or an engineer. You say you wanna do business, and then now you're switching, you're going to communication. Imagine when I had first switched to this school, which is one of the top schools in the nation, to be like, Dad, I'm gonna go study film. I don't know if he would have supported me, but now I wish I took that risk. Yeah, I really wish I took that risk, because according to him, he said he would have. We don't know, and we will never know, because I didn't do it. And now I wish I did it, whether or not he would have supported me. So I just want to tell anybody who's watching this video, if you are probably now about to be a senior in high school, even better, figure out what you want to do with your life and then go for that. Okay, because at the end of the day, it's about talent, and you can do it, and you will make it wherever you want to go. And if you are now entering college, let's say it's probably even been like, you're like sophomore now and you want to switch. It's not junior year yet, it's not senior year yet. Those are the times where it's kind of like, but hey, if you want to take the risk, up to you. But switch. I'm telling you to switch. All right, now if you switch and your parents get mad at you, don't mention me. I'm not about to get a beating. But yeah, like literally just do what you want to do, because I really wish I can go back and take back time and go into what I want to do, film production, directing, screenwriting. Those are the things that when I do, I feel happy. And of course, I'm still learning about it, but I notice that whenever I'm writing and using my own creativity, my imagination, that's where I feel the most happiest and the most peace. And now it's a little too late. Like Jojo said, it's just a little too late. If those are even the words. But yeah, I regret. And I don't want you guys to regret. So big sister Bridget is here to help y'all. If you guys have questions, you can ask me, and you know, build your connections, get in contact with your advisors. Like if you already are starting to have those thoughts, like do it. Don't wait till it's too late. Just do it. Like Nike, just do it. But yeah, I really wish I switched, because this is the school, like I know I would have done well. And plus it's the #1 film school in the whole nation. People from around the world come here just to study, and you build your connections. So there's no way I wouldn't even have made it somewhere. You know what I mean? So people need to start respecting people's decisions and wishes of what they want to do with their life, because everyone's different. We can't have copy and paste of the same person, right? And honestly, people need to start respecting the entertainment industry more, because without these film producers and actresses and whatnot, you wouldn't be enjoying TV. You come home from a long day at work and you're laughing at the screen. Well, guess what? It's because someone took that risk and went for what they were happy to do and went for what they wanted, and they succeeded. So yep, that's what I want to share today, just a little rant. And yeah, I'll do another video of my transfer experience and everything. And peace out. I wish the best of luck, especially for anybody who's entering college, in college, and is thinking of switching their major. But y'all go get it, and you can do it. All right, bye.